Hi friends, I'm back again with a very good recipe, very good for your heart, controls blood sugar, good for your digestive system, decreased oxidative stress, and it improves your heart health. It's nothing but Taro. In Hindi, it's called Arbi, and in English, Colocasia. It's a root. It can be used as a dessert. It can be used as a smoothie. So I've made a gravy out of taro. It's a North Indian style of taro gravy. Mostly in the Rajasthan they make it. It's very tasty. You can have it with rice, chapatis, or naan. Let's go and see how we make it. And this is one of the ways in how we make this particular vegetable. There are various ways in which we can make. So let's go and see how we make it. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. Write your comments, whether it's good or bad. Let me know if you have another way of making this Arbi or Colocasia. Thank you and have a wonderful day. Two tomatoes, 2 onions, and Arbi. Okay, so it's going to be steamed. I'm going to switch on the fire and I'm going to close it and keep it for 10 minutes and I'll be back. The skin will be easily coming out now. Okay. I'm going to just grab this. So here in the blender goes the tomato and the onions, and we're going to blend it once it gets cool. Okay, taro has to be further steamed for another 5 more minutes. Okay, see if there's sufficient water. You can just poke it and see. Almost ready. Put some more water. Close it. I'm going to open the pressure cooker. You can see whether it is cooked by just piercing it. There it goes inside and it's going to be cooked again. So let's remove it. If you feel that your hand is, it scratches, because for some it's very sensitive. So you have to put gloves and wash it first thoroughly and before you steam it. And in this way, it's very easily, the skin can come out. So you need not really skin it by scraping it. So you can the skin comes out easily once it gets cool. So we just wait for this to get cool because it's really very hot, you can't touch it. And I'll be back. We just have to remove the skin and I'll show you what the next step is. So here it's well pureed. It's well pureed. I'll be back. It's cold, so I'm going to remove the skin. It easily comes out. See? Otherwise it's difficult to scrape it and your hand will all get scratchy if you're sensitive to this particular vegetable, Arbi in Hindi, Colocasia in English. And I'm going to put it into this pan, okay? Just cut it however big size you want. You just cut it and put it. This is one of the safest way to remove the skin. When it's raw, it's very difficult. You need to scrape it off with a knife. So just cut off all the unwanted ones which are spoiled or okay. Then I'm going to cut it into longitudinal. And then I'm going to cut it this way. So in Hindi it's called Arbi, it's also called Colocasia, and it's also called Taro. So I remember when I went to New Zealand, we used to get smoothies, Taro smoothie. So I was wondering, what is this Taro smoothie? I did get it, we bought it, and it was okay, it was nice. So it's a specialty item in New Zealand, the smoothie. So just remove all the parts that are not good and cut it. However you want to cut it, you can cut it. So I'm just going to cut it this way because I don't have lots of it. So that's it, and I'll show you the next step. So I got so much of it. Now the pieces, you're just going to poke it with a toothpick or a skewer, or how I'm doing it, with a fork, so that the spices will enter into it. Okay, so I'm just doing that. So now the marination is, you put 1 teaspoon of red chili powder, just 1/8 teaspoon of turmeric, 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, 1 teaspoon of ginger garlic paste, and 1 teaspoon of salt. Okay, so if you want more salt, we can put it. You have 2 small green chilies. You can put green chilies. You can even grind it along with the tomato and onions. So we are going to just mix it around. We'll put 1 teaspoon of oil. And mix it all together. Just close it and keep it for 10 minutes. Now I've kept a pan, and I'm going to put maybe 2 tablespoons of oil and let it get hot. And we are going to put the marinated taro or the arbi into the pan. So we are going to shallow fry it until it's well coated and done. So I've switched it off because it's well coated and fried. Okay, I'm going to put it back in the same because I need this. Some spices, that is fennel seeds, 1 teaspoon, a piece of cinnamon, 2 cardamoms, 5 whole black pepper, 3 to 4 cloves, and a piece of ginger. I'm going to crush it all and I'm going to keep it ready. Okay, the spices and the ginger here. And now I'm going to put some oil to the pan, say another 2 tablespoons of oil. So here the oil is nice and hot. So you just put 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds. Okay. We're going to put the ground tomato and the onions. Half a teaspoon of red chili powder, because we've put 1 teaspoon in the marination. A little bit of turmeric powder, a little bit, maybe 1/4 teaspoon coriander powder. You can taste for salt once it's done. This should get well cooked, otherwise the raw taste remains. So just keep mixing it so that it doesn't get hot at the bottom. So here I'm going to put a little bit of asafoetida, just maybe a pinch, some garam masala. I've put some more salt, so taste for salt and put according to your taste, and also the curry or the liquid. If you wanted more liquidy, you can put some boiled water to it while it's being cooked. This is my all herbs. I have it inside and I'm going to put it, and we need to put some kasturi methi too. So here you see the oil has come out from the sides, and we are going to put the fried, shallow fried arbi or the taro inside. So put it all inside. No need of putting too much water. It depends on how much liquid you need. So just wash the blender, and you need some more water. So I'm going to wash the blender and put some more water in it. You can have it this way, or you can just put a little more water in it. So around half cup to 1 cup of water you can put, and we need to just cook it for another 5 minutes. It's quite fast. You can also boil the vegetable, the taro, and keep it, and when you need it you can just take out the skin and just make the curry out of it. I put it on high fire now. Here's the kasturi methi. Let's crush it. If you don't like the taste of kasturi methi, then don't put it. Some like the gravy this thick, some would like it a little more loose. So I'm going to put some more water so that it gets boiled. And I'll wait for it to get boiled and simmered for another 5 minutes. And I'll do the seasoning. You can just have it this way without seasoning, or you can just season it and have it, okay? And taste it for very nice. Need some more salt. Okay, I'm going to remove this now. It's nice. And I'm going to season it with a little oil. 2 teaspoons of oil. Okay, some mustard seeds, few red chilies, piece of bay leaf, and curry leaves. Just covering it up so that it won't get splattered. That's it. That's done. Let's taste it. Super. It's done. And I'm going to just serve it in a serving plate, and I'll get back to you. Very nice. Here's the Colocasia, Taro, or Arbi in Hindi, and this is the curry, the Arbi curry which I made. You can have it with paratha, naan, chapati, or even rice. Very tasty. You see how good it is? You can make it a little watery, like the gravy can be a little more loose if you want. It can be a little more thicker as per your liking. Very, very tasty. Please do try it and tell me how it's come out. And you can also make it in various forms. One of the recipes I have shared it with you, and it's a North Indian dish which is really tasty. So we shall see next time for another recipe, and till then, bye bye.